Hey, it's Carla Marie from Carla Marie and Anthony on iHeartRadio's Power 93.3 in Seattle, and you're listening to the Knowbodies, presented by CineSportsTalk.
And welcome, everyone. We're back. I feel like, man, if anyone had $1, every time we say we're back, we could start it on Patreon.
I think so.
But the Knowbodies movie show, we're back again. Well, we got a little more stuff. Okay, Ralph, I'm here with the boy Ralph. He's got a mic. Yo, everyone, show Ralph. Ralph, show everyone your mic. Look at that.
I came up today.
Look at that.
Look at that.
Hey,
look at us.
Look at us.
Hey,
Hey,
Look at us.
hey, look at us.
Who would have
Jader,
thought?
You know,
Who would have thought?
hey, we got some set.
Not me.
We got some set decoration here. Everyone's got a laptop. I got mine here, but it's over there. But
Look at a crow.
I'm gonna name it Polly.
I thought it was balding.
What do you guys want to name it?
Huh, Paul?
Brandon.
Brand.
What? Brandon the Crow. Brandon Lee, man.
Brandon?
I like Brandon better than Polly. I like it.
This works.
This is okay. So I'm here today. This is the
Gave
Knowbodies
him a
movie
human
show.
name. What you name your dogs?
Dog.
Hey, Steve.
Speaking of Steve,
Oh, what a segue! Yo, hey, everyone.
Hey,
high five.
look at us.
We're doing it. We're doing it.
Who
we
would have
did it.
thought, huh?
Not us.
Not me.
Yeah. Speaking of Steve, that we are once again always sponsored by CineSportsTalk.com. If you want all your sports and movie needs, that's us, and then sports stuff, whatever that is, XFL, I guess, I don't know. Visit the website and subscribe to the podcast channel on Spotify, iTunes, anywhere you find podcasts on the CineSports Radio Network. That's where you'll find us in audio form. Yeah,
You like
us
movies?
up.
You like movies? Follow them.
I like movies.
We give it advanced screenings, man.
Oh, I didn't know that.
You can't beat that.
They give advanced
For
screenings?
free. All you got to do is click and subscribe, man.
Wow.
Through like
Wow.
87 different pages because it says on the thing.
And it's
follow
free?
the Knowbodies. Follow CineSports Talk. Follow.
And it's free?
And it's free.
Whoa.
You can't beat that.
Oh, my
Whoa. Hey,
God.
but for real, though, if you do get these tickets, advanced screenings, like, you need to be there early, just letting you know.
Yeah.
But anyways, yeah, we're back here and with the boy Ralph, with Jader. We got a smaller crew than usual. I mean, just one person, but that's small to us. So how's everyone been? It's been like a couple of weeks, I guess. Since
Yeah.
we've all
I
been
mean, we got to
together.
give them the news, I guess, that the host with the most won't be with us for a little bit. She's figuring out life
Oh, but she'll be back
as
soon.
an adult, but she'll be back soon.
She's still
But aren't
here.
we all trying to figure out life?
Yeah.
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 Let's figure out how it finds a way. You know? There was a Jurassic World or Jurassic Park. Like that.
I thought he was gonna like.
I thought you were going somewhere else.
I thought it was gonna be like a Disney moment type shit. It's just like, oh, it just finds a way
Oh no!
into your heart.
No. The
Boom.
way
Touch his chest.
I thought about singing.
Light opens up.
I thought about singing, but my voice right now is not going to handle that.
No?
No. But there was that Jurassic Park live tour that was here. That was pretty cool. I didn't see it, but
Did
it
you
looked
go?
cool.
Oh,
No,
okay.
I
I
just-
saw
I
it
just
on
wanna mention
Instagram
it.
story from a bunch of friends.
Yeah.
I was actually out of town when it was here, but I wanted to go. Well, one of the dates, because there was a date here, I think, in Miami,
Yeah.
and then there was a date like 2 weeks later up in Aventura. Not that Aventura is super far, but
Oh, there was. Oh man.
yeah, it
Should've
was.
gone when
It
I mean,
was. I was at the not Aventura, Sunrise. Sorry, it was at the
Oh,
BB&T
never
Center.
mind.
It was at the BB&T Center.
Yeah, dude. No, that whole area of time was like last month was crazy. Super Bowl stuff, like crazy. You know, I'm never shopping at P&G ever again. I'll just say that much. Not that I ever did, and I'm not using those products anymore. But anyways, yeah. So we're here. We're gonna be doing something different as far as our schedule. I mean, we kind of started it the last time where we're releasing two videos a week, but that felt more like catch up because we were like very inconsistent. But now what we're gonna release 2 episodes a week. One on Wednesday, should be fine, and then one on Friday, just to hold you over. Middle of the week, end of the week, you're gonna be spending it with us. So for this episode, we are going to be talking the latest in news, which honestly there wasn't that much.
And it's
But-
we haven't been on for a while, and there wasn't too much to be talking about either. I agree.
Yeah, a lot of good movies. I mean, we got the Oscar stuff, but honestly, we tried it, and I'm just so sick and tired of talking about this stuff anyways.
Yeah.
It's already passed. Like, no one cares.
Plus, it's pretty common too. Like everybody already
was kind of on the
knows.
same page too.
Yeah,
like,
everybody's
when
on the same page when it comes to the Oscars.
Yeah.
Like if they're not getting it from us, they're getting it from somewhere else.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So
But the main thing we got to talk about this, of course, is the Batman. Robert Pattinson. Yeah, they just started filming, I believe, and then they just released like this teaser of just. I guess just the reveal of the suit. Essentially.
Test footage, yeah.
Which I was pretty hyped when I saw it released. When I get the email notification from like comicbook.com or whatever, and they're like, "Oh, new Batsuit reveal." I'm like, "What?" Because I feel like this movie has been like talked about for so long.
Very
like,
long
is
time.
Is it coming out? Like, when are they gonna film it in like a week and then call it a day? It's gonna be like an A24 movie where they're like, it's more conceptual. It's gonna be 2 hours of him just like punching a clown. I can see that.
Yeah.
So, what did you guys think of the suit?
I love it, honestly. Like, it's a pretty, like, good modern take on the suit. It's a lot more angular in the designs, especially when it comes to, like, the bat symbol.
Which
I felt like that's the closest thing that we're going to get a Batman Beyond, like, type of suit.
Well, see, it reminded me of Batman Year One. The
animated movie?
Yeah. It reminded me a lot of that suit. I heard, or I don't know where I read this, but I heard that the actual Bat logo it's the gun that Joe Chill uses to kill his parents, which I thought that was a super dope take.
I'm not gonna lie, it's edgy as hell.
Yeah,
but I appreciate it because at this point it's like, what can you do? Like, there's so many Batman at this point because it's like not even the movie Batman, but man, because I've been catching up on some of the shows lately, but there are so many
renditions
TV Batmans. Like, you know, we already had the Adam West from his TV show. I finally got to see the finale of Gotham, where they have I don't know who was in the suit, but it was like that
the
Bruce
reveal,
Wayne's
yeah,
and his suit, which looked all right. It looked a little DIY, but it was his first suit, so I'm sure it was supposed to be DIY.
Yeah.
And then you had the Crisis crossover.
Which I didn't see any of those.
Wait, you talking about the movies, or you talking?
No, he's talking about
TV
TV shows.
They
TV shows.
They just had a whole
Crisis?
It was called Crisis on Infinite Earths, where like all the DC CW shows crossed over, but it was like, but they were showing other alternate universes that existed. So like Kevin Conroy was Bruce Wayne, like Batman, like the voice of Batman. He was actually live action Batman.
Oh,
and they even brought back the Robin. I forgot his name now. It's like in the tip of my tongue, but Burt Ward. From the old Batman series with Adam West. Like they brought him back. Like they brought a bunch of callbacks. Like
I heard they had a newspaper with Michael Keaton.
Yeah,
like that.
It was
he
his
existed.
world.
It was his world. Yeah. I heard the big reveal at the end with the Flash. I heard about that as well.
Yeah,
I heard
that was pretty cool.
That's pretty nuts.
It's crazy. That's the kind of like the route I wanted to go DC with, is because like, you know, they're just don't just follow like one thing. It's multiple. Anyways, and then you got the Titans. They got a Batman on there too. The guy, I forgot his name, but he plays Ser Jorah in Game of Thrones. So he's you don't see him in a suit, but he is Bruce Wayne. Like you see Nightwing interact with him and everything.
Yeah.
And then you got Batwoman on her own show, and they mention Bruce. Like, but you don't see him. But it's like there's so many of these guys where it's like, how do you keep it fresh? And so that's why I enjoyed the whole gun thing. Because honestly, if it was like maybe the third Batman, fourth Batman, we'd be here complaining like, oh, it's so gaudy, it's so tacky.
Yeah.
But it's like, no, they're doing what they can. I mean, and I saw it in a comic book once where it's like, I forgot the line verbatim, but it was along the lines where like he took what as a child hurt him and turned it into a shield, literally. Like that'll be like if someone shoots him, like, hey, the thing that killed his parents was not going to protect them, you know.
That's crazy.
And yeah, you get to see a little bit of the belt, the cowl, the boy's jawline.
How do you feel about the? Because it got a lot of criticism that it looked a lot like the Daredevil, which I didn't think honestly that it did too much, huh?
Older new.
The Marvel Netflix show Daredevil.
I could kind of see
it's a little bit like that. The only thing, the
half.
I feel like it should drop just a little bit more. I'm not mad at it or anything like that. I don't care. But when I saw it, I was like, it reveals a little too much. That jawline, though.
I don't got that jawline. We don't got that. We don't got that jawline. That's that white boy jawline right there.
Yeah,
right.
Man.
But
no. So
I gotta trim my beard a certain way to get that jawline.
No, exactly. No, I got hype, man. I did get hype. I've been on Patterson's side since the announcement. A lot of people were giving. Is that lot of people don't watch films like us. You get me? And I think he's a.
Dude, I don't watch films like us.
Yeah, but it's one of those, like, he's such a great actor and he's done so many good movies, and everyone's basing him off of Twilight. It's like that stigma that he has.
Yeah, it's a shame, and
I can see why he hates it at that point too, because like at the time he didn't want to just be known for just that movie. When you do like a franchise, any franchise, even when it comes to Daniel Radcliffe, you're forever known as that character because of how long you've done it. That sucks.
Yeah, for sure. No. And that's why, that's one of the reasons why, what's his name? Charlie Hunnam from Sons of Anarchy didn't want to do Christian
50
Grey.
Shades.
Because he says he didn't want to remember it as that guy.
And dude, now we barely remember that guy at all.
Who?
Like, exactly. I don't even remember his name. I forget
his name. I just know he's Christian Grey. I forget his name too, man. And it's
but,
terrible.
I mean, Robert Pattinson should be happy that at least a role like that had him still like in people's heads.
Of course.
Be like, oh, that guy from Twilight, but then it's like, oh yeah, but he's actually a pretty good actor. No, you can't say that about the guy from 50 Shades because that movie was so bad.
You know what movie I wanted to see last year with Patterson? I'm pretty sure you saw it. Lighthouse. I never got to see The Lighthouse.
Yeah, we saw it. It was incredible.
I hear it's awesome.
It's a one-time watch, but he's really good in it.
I was over a friend's house. I think the weekend after the Super Bowl, and we were all trying, which is hard because it was like 6 of us, but we were all trying to watch a film that no one has seen, a first-time watch for everybody, and the only movie was The Lighthouse that no one had seen it, including myself. But I know my crowd. And I was like,
you
guys are not going to watch this. And I'm like, and I don't want to be responsible for you watching these films. Because I get a lot, like, I recommend films and people are like, yeah, dude, that wasn't for me. Like, Hereditary is one that I recommend.
Like, that shit weird.
Yeah. I get that for Hereditary. They'll come up to me and they're like, dude, are you okay? Like, how do you like this shit, man?
Right?
It's like when
made my nuts itch. I hate this.
Yeah, so they were like, all right, so Lighthouse, everybody, Lighthouse. And I was like,
put the longest yard on.
Yeah, pretty much. No, we ended up watching True Romance. Have you guys seen that?
True Romance?
No.
True Romance.
That sounds familiar.
Tony Scott, Christian Slater, Patricia Arquette, Gary Oldman's in it, Brad Pitt's in it. Huh?
Arnold's not in it?
No.
I thought it was Arnold movie.
And it's written by Tarantino.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So it has that. I really like that movie. But again, it's not for everybody. But they actually enjoyed it too, so I was like, oh, thank God.
It's a little story that one time we went with our old coworkers when we used to work at this retail job, and we went to go show them Hereditary. Sorry, it's my restless leg syndrome. And we went to go show them Hereditary, and when we came out, they're like, yeah, the movie was good, but like, you're never picking the movie next time.
Yeah,
I got that for Cabin in the Woods.
I don't
really?
Like
huh? Yeah.
Cabin in the Woods?
I wasn't a fan of it.
Really?
No, I love that movie.
It's a movie that's perfect for horror fans because it was like a homage to a bunch of like horror tropes.
Because I'm like a casual horror fan.
You know what movie I saw actually on my way to LA in January? I didn't get to see it last year. Ready or Not? Mm-hmm. Have you seen that?
Ready or Not?
Yeah, it's that hide and seek game that there's.
Yeah, I watched it.
Did you like it,
bro? The ending was crazy.
It was crazy, and it's a twist that you don't see coming. And I liked how kind of self-aware the movie was, and how it was kind of like a comedy, but not. It was still horror. It reminded me a lot of Cabin in the Woods, and I feel like Ready or Not is. Well, we'll mention it. It's one of those movies that flew under the radar and needs to be watched.
Yeah, definitely.
I mean, you know what? Another thing that's like something that we didn't
More
expect.
about that later. Huh?
You know what's something else we didn't expect?
What?
A24 doing fantasy.
Yes.
With Dev Patel.
With that
new
segue.
trailer with The Green Knight. I know I brought it up, but you guys hadn't seen it until like literally right before the show, right? So just coming off, like you guys just have it fresh. So what do you think is just based on it?
It felt like I was watching a movie based on the game Dark Souls. And if you guys ever played or even heard of Dark Souls, you know when it comes to a dark fantasy, that's the epitome of dark fantasy right there.
Dark Souls is awesome. I love that game.
I'll never play that game because I'm notoriously not that great at games, and you guys say it's hard for you guys, so I'm like, I will be there.
Oh no, ages. Like it's hard, but it's the type of hard where it's like it's hard if you don't know how to adapt and learn how to play the game.
Yeah,
it rewards you for trying new things or at least taking time trying to strategize.
Dark Souls 2 is a little bit harder.
Inside the game.
Yeah,
Dark Souls 2. No, that's bullshit. No, that game's bullshit.
It's hard, man.
Bro. I know this is not a gaming like show or whatever, but like, yo,
It can be.
When it can be though.
Yeah.
Hey, let us know in the comment down below.
There you go. Look at
But anyway, but when it comes to a game coming from Dark Souls 1 where it has full 360 movement to a game that has 8-point axis of movement, it screws you up, especially since there's so much platforming inside the game. What the hell, From Software? Get your shit right.
I don't know
Anyway.
I don't know.
But then they fixed it inside Dark Souls 3.
You just said words next to each other, and I'm like,
No, it's basic things. You know how you play. This is perfect for cloud. When you play Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Guess
Kingdom
what?
Hearts.
When you're able to like move on the analog stick, left to right, angle, whatever, full 360, you're able to do a full 360, right?
yeah.
Feel no dead spots. When it came to Dark Souls 2, they changed from that full 360 movement to an 8-point access movement. So you go forward. If you want to go slightly to the left or right, you can't just slightly move the controller. You have to move it to a point where like the input reads it and it's like, okay, cool.
Yeah.
I go into that angle. I know.
Yeah,
it
it's a
sucks,
bitch.
right?
It's a bitch.
And for a game that hard,
Yeah,
it's bullshit.
It's a bitch.
All right, but this
But anyways.
trailer.
Yeah.
Yeah, so for me, the trailer, the first thing that grasped me was the imagery of it.
Right.
Like, the first thing you see, I mean, it's a trailer, is him going on flames. Right there, I was like, all right,
Midsummer.
you grab me. You grab me. I was like, I'm there. I'm in. I don't even care what this movie's about right now.
But
It's like-
we lost light.
We lost a lot. It was like, oh,
Super dark.
It is in the
A24,
darkness
fire. Oh, yes.
Yeah, yes, it is. Because right
You
after
got
that,
me.
it says A24 Films in blood.
But I feel like, and I'm gonna just leave this while I go change that battery. But I feel like it felt very A24 in those moments. But then when you see like those fantasy elements to it, it's kind of like how you were saying earlier. It's like it felt like Hereditary, it felt like Midsommar. But then it's like if they did like, I don't want to say full on Lord of the Rings, but like a King Arthur kind of story.
How about Game of Thrones?
What about
Game of Thrones.
Pan's
Yeah,
Labyrinth?
Pan's
Labyrinth, too.
Because
Yeah.
that tree dude at the end.
Yeah, that was
That
super
looked intense.
dope.
I'm like, yo, is this what A24 has been saving up for? Like all these little small
The
A24
little films,
movies
it's like
that
this.
that make decent money. They're like, all right, put that in the savings account there. Nadie lo toca. No one's gonna touch this. You need a special 8-digit pin to get in there and a thumbprint. And you gotta know the fucking
LASIK eye
that's
in the
my
eye
one.
and all that
There
stuff.
you go.
Yeah.
You gotta know the ritual dance too to
Yeah.
get the money. And then they're like, all right, now let's put it into a pretty high budget movie. I mean, when I saw that tree guy, I'm just like, whoa, like
They did
I didn't know I
this.
wanted A24. That was better than the other version of how you said that.
That was it.
No.
That was
No.
A24 in the offices right there. They're like, here you go. Get me some great stuff.
Slap
man."
that schmeat.
Yep.
Bro, and then the guy that they got was, what's his name? David Lowery, which is, what did you say that he did?
He did Pete's Dragon.
Pete's Dragon, A Ghost Story with
He
Casey
did a ghost
Affleck.
story with Casey Affleck.
Yeah.
That's so random.
He did something recently. Hold on.
Not if
a
you're
second.
creative.
True. And I'll give him this. But although I heard Pete's Dragon was on the lower end of the critical spectrum, but it's like, it's good that
I
he...
thought it was vice versa. I heard somebody say that it was actually a really good film, underrated. I haven't seen it, so I don't know.
No, same.
But he's doing that Peter Pan and Wendy movie as well.
Those guys like, yo, one
Yeah,
day I'll
he's just
scare you, and the
everywhere.
other day I'm going to tuck your kids in.
Yeah.
You feel nostalgic, fam? It's all right. Peter Pan will come through.
It's like, man, this giant tree guy, who can beat him? Peter Pan.
Peter Pan.
It's a weird David Lowery, really messed up cinematic universe. But I've always been singing the songs of Dev Patel. I'm like, this dude is so underrated. He should have won the Oscar that year.
For supporting actor.
Absolutely.
because he's a lead.
Yeah, he was a lead.
He's
Yeah.
a lead in the studio. They didn't trust him, which I'm like, whatever, fine. But I'm like, listen, I love Mahershala Ali in Moonlight. Okay, he's in it for 5 minutes. Dev Patel's in that movie for like
That whole
an
entire
hour
film.
and
Yeah.
40. Okay, and
Oh,
he
that's
did,
right. I keep thinking. I'm sorry. Yeah, that he's in half of the film because the little boy carried the film
Yeah,
for the first
I
half.
think the little kids are like only like 40 minutes total,
Yeah.
and he's in it for. And Dev Patel's like the other hour or and some change.
Yo, that little kid
And
did
crushes
a good
you.
job.
Oh, we lost another light.
Good
Crushes.
dude. Good dude.
Yeah, and he was great. But what I'm saying is essentially, they put him in that category to hang to dry. And like I said, I don't think Marshall Ali should have won, but that's another thing. But I think Dev Patel, this is the right movie for him to be in, and I just hope it leads to more. I would be so down for like.
I miss him, man. We haven't seen him in a while.
Yeah, I think Lion was the last thing.
Yep.
And he did, and like I say, I'm the proponent of him being Nightwing. That's just me, but that's neither here nor there. So, anyways, we're all cool in the trailer.
Yeah,
all
absolutely.
Right. So now we got this HBO Parasite series. All right. So now, I know we're technically a movie show, but this is movie related. So we got this HBO series coming to America, I guess. Yeah, it's HBO America, and it is with Bong Joon-ho. He's coming back. Into what capacity? I don't know. Maybe just a producer. I don't know if he's directing episodes. We don't know.
Yeah,
yet.
is it one of those? Just slap my name on it so I can get you the blessing? Because EP credits don't mean crap.
Right. No, but I don't think he's gonna be like an EP.
He wrote the screenplay for like Parasite, right?
Yeah,
maybe he could be like a writer.
So.
Maybe.
Yeah. Which would be fine. He can be like in the writer's room and all that stuff, and it's a continuation of that story, which sounds so weird because it's like, how do you continue off of that without the main characters? Because if you haven't seen the movie, like certain things happen where it's like, there's no way you do a sequel to that movie with every single character. It just doesn't work, at least in my humble opinion. But hey, if this is Bong Joon-ho's story, I'll wait and see. I thought it was gonna be like an American version of.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Wait, so we're getting none of the original characters back at all?
We have no idea.
Because if he does it right, it could be a new family coming into like the home, right before like what happens in the ending, like before the son ends up finding a way in order for him to end up getting.
I'm gonna step out.
What?
I'm about to
You haven't seen
SpongeBob.
it?
I haven't seen it. I told you.
God.
That's why
it's
I
in
said
theaters right now. You see it.
No, I
wasn't
have it
there
at
an
home.
episode that we
You have it
did
at
where you
home?
said
Yeah,
that like
I told you I started the first 30 minutes and I haven't been able to.
That's why I
finish
thought you finished it by
it.
now.
No.
How busy were you?
I work, man. I have kids. I have a full-time job.
God
girlfriend.
damn it.
You got a podcast?
Podcast.
Damn, man.
I'm studying
You're studying.
for the Schmodown.
Hey.
Schmodown, guys.
Hey.
But yeah, it's a lot.
Finish Parasite.
Well, anyway,
I'll finish it. I promise you,
What are
I'll
you doing
finish it by
tonight?
the time we get together next time.
That's
a lot of time.
That's
No.
a one setting type of movie.
Yeah.
Nah,
How do you
come on,
do? Although to be
It's
fair,
not Irishman.
okay, I was gonna say that's my thing. I'm like, to be fair, I haven't gone back to that movie.
Yo, that's 3.5 hours.
Yeah.
That's a trip to Orlando, people.
Yeah, it is.
You can legit
From
watch.
Miami.
You can watch the whole thing going up, and that's it.
That's it. But so
In
what do
your
you-
Tesla, just autopilot. Just
Hell
sit back,
yeah.
relax. Hey, let me just watch Irishman real quick.
Get your mind blown.
So Ralph, I know you were a little skeptical about this whole thing. So what are your thoughts just from they're getting the only thing we know.
Skeptical about the limited series?
Yeah.
Nah, I trust it. Yeah, it's HBO. I never seen any bad limited series from like HBO at all. And if they're gonna take on something, they make sure to put in the care towards it as well.
You seen the night of?
No.
So don't give me shit about.
You never
Parasite.
gave me the password.
Yes, I did.
All right.
You didn't
Well,
use
Ralph
it.
gave me his, so I guess I have to watch it.
There you go.
It's a
Password for
series
what?
on your HBO.
Oh, sorry, fam.
What?
You have to cancel that, bro. Times
it's
are rough.
It's temporary, man.
Times are rough.
You canceled it?
It's because like I haven't used. Okay,
Game
I
of Thrones
I
finished.
still use my Amazon, but I haven't used HBO and all those other stuff for a while. So I'm just like, why pay money if I'm not using it yet? I'll restart it when I feel like watching HBO.
Damn, I
again.
guess I'm never watching the night of Jader.
Seriously.
There's other means of doing it,
Buying the complete series on Blu-ray at your
or
local
renting
Best
it
Buy.
on Amazon.
Hey.
Hey,
Look at that.
hey, or if you
Or-
get an Apple TV.
Or letting Disney buy it, I guess. I don't know. But I'm okay with it. Like I said, I'm looking forward to it. I don't know when it's gonna come out. But we know Mark Ruffalo's gonna be in it, which I feel like Mark Ruffalo.
I thought they were eyeing him.
They're eyeing him, but it's one of those things where it's like it's
Pretty
pretty
confirmed?
sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
He's like film poppy.
I like it, man.
Like he's the film poppy. It's like you see Mark Ruffalo, like, oh, I just want to chill with that guy.
Yeah, absolutely. I actually do.
Like
wanna
in
have
Spotlight,
I would
it's
love
just
to have
like,
a beer
oh.
with Mark Ruffalo and just shoot
Yeah.
the shit.
I feel
Absolutely.
and I feel like he gave me like a nice firm handshake and a pat on the left shoulder specifically. You know?
Meet you, man.
Yeah.
I just want him to give me a taco.
Oh my God, get out of my head. I was about to say that, dude. I was like,
Is this a thing?
and yeah, man.
What?
This
You forget?
thing?
What? You
Bro,
forgot
Endgame.
Avengers?
Oh yeah.
Gives him the
But I want him to
taco.
give it to me like this.
Yeah, exactly.
Like even though it doesn't like it'll slip and fall, but I want him to keep trying. I'm like, give me 2 tacos with just your 2 fingers.
Just your 2 fingers. Here
Yeah.
you go. Yeah, dude. No, I was
Get
about to
it,
say that. I was like,
son
I
of a
just
bitch.
get some beers and hopefully he can get me some tacos and we'll call it a day.
Yeah.
Happiest day ever.
So I'm okay. I'm okay. So we're all okay with this.
No, yeah, I mean,
You haven't seen the movie.
I haven't seen it,
You
but
damn-
I'm
you
always
damn-
down for an HBO series.
You damn
Those
guy.
I watch.
Show respect to the Korean art.
I know, and I'm
Watch
really
it.
happy that I won. I mean, there's a lost episode somewhere. Maybe we'll pull it out. Oh, we'll pull
No,
it
that's
out.
never. That's never.
No.
If you
it's
watch
never
it, you
gonna
should
come
watch
out.
The Wailing too. Just throwing it out there because it's another great.
All right,
Korean
I'll write
movie.
these
Yeah,
down.
yeah.
There's a whole bunch of movies I got to
Just be
see.
sure to check it out. Just-
But
How have
yeah.
you not seen Parasite?
I'm sorry.
It's a masterpiece.
I don't forgive
It's
you.
back in theaters, and you're A-list.
But he's got it at home.
Wait, how
But
about
you can watch it in theaters.
how about this?
Is it
How
on
about-
Dolby, right?
How about this? No, it's not
No, it's
Dolby.
digital.
So how about this?
Really?
You know what else I haven't seen?
What?
Knives Out.
Oh, ah.
And that segue.
That doesn't make me happy. That doesn't. What?
What?
I thought that was gonna be a good segue. That just
Makes
me
my
sad.
nut itch. God damn it.
Oh, man, now I gotta get some special wipes.
Yeah, man. So
But yeah, Knives Out. Yeah, that was a good segue, but it made me sad.
Right?
So Knives Out is coming out with a sequel. From what I'm hearing, from what I heard from sources on the internet, is that it will be a continuation, but not of the story of Knives Out, but it'll be following
Daniel Craig's
I guess they're
character.
like their Jacques Cousteau character. I forgot his name. It's like it's a French name. But Daniel Craig, like honestly, I'm not a big Daniel Craig fan. I'll be super real with you. He comes off very like one tone from like James Bond, because like I like James Bond. It
What
just-
about
His
the-
Bond films are pretty good. Did you ever see Layer Cake?
I was gonna mention the girl with the dragon tattoo.
Well, here's the thing. So I've only seen that movie, which I think is fine, but I think that's Rooney Mara's movie. And then
Yeah, I was like, you're a Fincher fan, man. You better love that movie.
no, I do, but I'm saying that's Rooney Mara's movie.
And it's really dark
And then you see the James Bond movies, which he's great in, but it's like with action
The
stars.
odd
it's like-
numbers are great. There's like I love Casino Royale, hated Quantum of Solace. I love Skyfall, hated Spectre.
That's what I
Yeah.
keep hearing. It's
Yeah.
every other
It's
movie.
every other movie. So this
but-
one is supposed to be great, which the trailer alone, I know we're not talking James Bond, but this trailer to this film is probably one of the greatest James Bond trailers I've ever seen. I'm so hyped for this movie.
No, but
'Cause
apparently,
it looks so good.
so he of what I read somewhere, I don't know where, but like apparently he had such a good time
With Ana de Armas?
with her exactly
Yep.
that he brought her on to
Be a
James
Bond girl, man. Yeah.
And I hope she gets more work. I hope that continues because she was the best part of Knives Out. Because the one thing I loved about Knives Out, the movie, is that it's just the whole premise of the movie. It's just be a good person. You're not gonna get into like the very end. But that's basically the moral of it. I think you of all people would enjoy it. I think it's still in theaters, so go
have
see
that at
that
home,
too.
too.
How do you have these at home?
I promise you, I have all these at home.
these
No, because they're all on
streaming?
digital already.
I don't
No.
blame you.
Oh.
I
They're all
still
on
have my
digital.
Jurassic World like sealed.
You
I
want-
haven't watched it.
Jurassic
I don't think you wanna
World,
open
which
that.
one?
The first one.
You haven't seen Jurassic World?
No.
Come on, man.
I don't think you'd
And
like
I
it.
have it sealed too.
You might not like
You
it.
might, yeah.
But
I
I
am.
thought it was
Because
the
I
best
love
one
the
since
original.
the original. So do I. The original's in my top 10 films of all time.
But anyway, so I mean, but
picky.
you haven't seen Knives Out, so you don't have an
Look,
you don't have
three
an
movies,
opinion
four
on
movies
this.
that I missed. So I missed Parasite. I missed Knives Out. Oh no! What did I miss?
Don't
I
hurt
missed. I
me.
missed. Oh, I haven't seen Doctor Sleep.
Oh,
Yeah.
What's wrong with you?
How
I'm
could
sorry,
you?
man. How can
How
I call
could-
myself
how
a,
could- how could you
a movie
live?
fan?
Yo,
How
you're gonna
could you live?
you're gonna go to a Schmodown, and your last question is gonna be
New releases. If I spin
exactly.
new releases, I'm
You're
gonna be
done.
screwed.
And it's gonna be those 4 movies. It's gonna be those 4 movies, and you're gonna fail it for all of us on that one. So yeah, Ralph, do you have any final thoughts in general? Doesn't have to be on my movies. What are you thinking, man? How are you?
Huh? Oh, I'm doing good. This new mic is pretty great.
Yeah, you sound impeccable.
You sound
I know, right?
incredible.
You guys like my voice?
Yeah.
I like it too.
For the non-YouTube people, it's like, did my phone just skip? Am I in a bad signal?
Did
You're
I
not.
skip a beat?
You're not.
Did the beat go off?
Yeah.
But
So yeah, Knives Out, the sequel. It's please watch it. It was my favorite movie of last year that got no love.
Did you put it on your top
It was
10?
my number one.
Was it your number
It was my
one?
number one of last year.
I feel like it got some love.
It got one nomination for original screenplay, which it should have won.
Oh, okay. I thought you meant like love, with, like audience-wise, friends.
No.
Everybody
people,
doesn't shut
people
the
that I
fuck
know
up about it.
People that I know of really like the movie, but I'm saying like it should be talked about more. Like, but
It's not that I
Oscar's so
didn't want to
great.
go. I was like, I wanted to see it. Like as soon as I saw that
you're
trailer.
a bad person. Right?
Isn't that?
Yeah, pretty much.
Isn't Knives Out what people were expecting that movie, The Murder on Orient Express?
Murder on Oriental Express.
Yeah, it's supposed to be.
That on steroids.
Yeah,
Like,
well, that
it
movie
was-
sucked, so I hope it's
No,
a
that's
lot
what I'm
better
saying.
than
That's
that.
what I'm saying. It like filled that itch that people had when it comes to like a really good murder mystery type of movie.
Oh no, it's great. When you think
Yeah.
when you think you found the twist, it's like
No, it's
hey,
a twist on a twist.
and then it goes, whoo,
I feel like M. Night
again.
should like take some notes because like
and that just shows Rian Johnson is not just the guy who did The Last Jedi. But so that's all the news we got for right now. Like we said, it's been kind of slow. I
Slow,
guess.
man, yeah,
But
yeah.
which is weird because around this time of the year, it tends to pick up.
yeah, we're scraping right now.
Scraping, yeah. And yeah, so we're gonna close it out here, guys. Once again, if you wanted to listen to us in audio form, reach out to the CineSports Talk
Cine.
Radio Network,
Cine.
Spotify, iTunes, everywhere you can find it. You can subscribe, hit that bell because we're gonna be trying to be uploading more. Comment below. What do you think of the show? What would you fix? Definitely this light. You know, I'll work on that. Tax
This is working out
refund season's coming
Spotlight.
through. Yeah,
Right?
spotlight. Yeah,
We
Ralph
glowing.
probably looks like you look like you're an angel right now. I
Oh.
mean, not that you aren't usually, but
Oh, my
more
skin.
so.
looks like-
My skin glowing right now.
There you go,
Yeah,
man.
bro. It's like I threw like cocoa butter all over me. Hey, how's it going, guys?
And yeah, you can follow us all on the Nobodies stuff, social media, which is the Nobodies M show on Twitter, the Nobodies the Nobodies podcast on Facebook, and the Nobodies movie show on Instagram.
Yeah, we could change the Instagram one.
We're
to
gonna
M
make it
Show.
a little
just
more
make it
streamlined.
everybody, yeah.
And you can. I'm not gonna at this point say where you can find us. You can find us in the link or on the links in the description.
We are the
We got that
Nobodies.
now. Yes.
That's
So
it.
yeah.
Is that
Any final
seriously how
thoughts?
we
I don't know.
ended the show?
That's not it. Okay.
Okay, I
Hey,
was like,
hey,
what are you
Hey.
doing?
hey,
hey,
look at us.
hey.
Hey,
It's just my third day out here. I don't even know.
There you go.
we're the Nobodies.
I just show up, man.
Yeah, I just
And that's what.
oh,
I guess. Hey,
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 look at us.
hey.
That's
Look
all
at
we-
us.
We're the Nobodies.
that's what we know.
Don't forget to-